ladies and gentlemen, this fight is set for 3 rounds in the APFC heavyweight division, sponsored by Third Coast T-shirts. And now introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a striker standing 6 feet 3 inches tall, official weight 262.4 pounds, coming in tonight with a record of 1 victory with 1 defeat from Richmond, Indiana, XAVIER Cartaas. And across the cage, his opponent fighting out of the red corner, a freestyle fighter standing 5 feet 9 inches tall, official weight 247 pounds, coming in tonight making his debut from Chicago, Illinois, Terry Martin Jr. And your referee in charge is Rob Hines.
Rob Hines, third man in for this heavyweight affair between Terry Martin Jr. and XAVIER Cartaas. Martin Jr. said that he kept his dad out of the fight camp. You know, Terry Martin was more concerned for this than he was, is what he said.
Yeah, and that can be overwhelming sometimes when you have we talk about legacy tonight, right? When you have a dad that has that kind of name, that can put a lot of pressure on you. But Martin getting right to his game plan, right to the wrestling, nice single leg. I like what he did. He made the adjustment and ran the pipe.
Vicious shots here from Terry Martin Jr., not wasting any time.
He didn't explode through that single leg. He made the adjustments and he ran the pipe, which is a more economically favorable takedown. Looking to land big strikes here on top.
XAVIER Cartaas just closing up here, trying to, looks like, eliminate the posture. Probably should try and get back to the feet, maybe.
Cartaas doing a great job. However, what Martin is doing is he's keeping his hips involved. When you're against the cage, one thing you want to worry about on top, you want to keep that head pressure, but you also want to keep your hips engaged. That's what's going to pin your opponent's back to the canvas.
Massive shots from Terry Martin, but Cartaas trying to threaten with a few submissions.
Cartaas coming over the top, throwing his legs, looking for the triangle. I think Martin's aware of it. What he needs to do is not freak out and not explode out. He needs to do what he just did, slowly but surely shimmy his way out of there. Now he's in an even better position here inside guard.
140 left on the clock here in round 1. Terry Martin Jr. looking for a sub, but Cartaas trying to ride with it.
Is he gonna go with the wrist lock here? We can't.
That's it.
He got it.
The son of the legend gets it done in one. Terry Martin Jr. with a submission.
He is like that for sure. It doesn't have to be pretty, but it was effective. He got on top, got the takedown, got on top, went to work, landed ground and pound, isolated that wrist, and that was all she wrote there for Cartaas.
This crowd at the Hammond Civic Center coming alive for Terry Martin Jr. David Evans, walk me through this fight finishing sequence.
Beautiful single leg entry right there. What I said earlier is I like he didn't just explode through it and waste his energy. He made the adjustments, ran the pipe, and got his opponent where he wanted him. And the second he did that, he immediately went to work, landing strikes, keeping his head pressure. And then once he got the opportunity to isolate that wrist, we saw him go for the wrist lock.
Welcome to the ranks of the unbeaten Terry Martin Jr. Absolutely a name that we'll see back here at APFC, I'd imagine.
Looking forward to it.
We send it inside to handsome Michael Hansen to make that submission finish official.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee Rob Hines put an end to the fight. The official time, 1 minute 27 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by submission via Americana, Terry Martin Jr.
As pumped up as a volcano and as explosive as one, Terry Martin Jr. by way of sub and Americana. I mean, David, that's a difficult one to get.
I mean, very much so. I mean, I didn't want to say it because I mean that name has about 3 or 4. I mean, that move has about 3 or 4 different names, and we couldn't really see. It was so fast, you know, the transition. But yeah, it's very hard to get. But he applied pressure and he put his opponent in a position to where he had to give him a limb. And the second he got it, he took advantage of it.